Thursday, November 20th was supposed to be a special day, and so we scheduled to have another internet date. We often have these where we get online together, we play dominoes or play some Yahoo games and talk over the internet. But this time we wanted to have a very special date for our internet date.
So I was told that some mysterious driver was going to come and pick me up and take me to an undisclosed location where we would have a house. Before I even got out of bed in the morning, a friend walked in the door. A friend who usually doesn't knock on the door anyway, so I wasn't too surprised, but in she came and had a card for me and a little Hershey's Kiss and 2 roses from Trevor. And I was in shock and thought that was very special, but didn't expect anything else until an hour later when another friend walked in the door, again unannounced, with another card and a little bit bigger piece of chocolate and 2 more roses. And this continued every hour for the rest of the afternoon. One friend even walked in the middle of my class and brought me more roses and more chocolate and another card.
Well, part of the plan was to get a bigger piece of chocolate throughout the entire day until that mysterious driver showed up with 2 roses and yet the biggest piece of chocolate.
Yes. And so by then I had figured out who this friend was who had been a co-conspirator this whole time. Well, she showed up and took me to her house where there was a computer and a glass of sparkling cider and a dish that we have actually made together. So I was very impressed. I thought he had sent her the recipe. And so I sat down but was kind of confused because my friends that live in this house were standing around taking pictures and would not leave. And I couldn't figure out what was going on, and so I was trying to ignore them as I talked to him on the internet.
Well, we began to talk on the internet, and she thought I was in St. Louis, but I did a pretty good job of trying to make you believe I was in St. Louis without lying, but really making you think I was in St. Louis. And if we can pan the camera over to where I really was, I was right back there behind those doors there in the laundry room.
Zoom in?
Not much. Behind the laundry room there, IMing her, she thinking I'm in St. Louis, and every once in a while I peek through the crack of the door and I could see her just as smiling, happy she can be with our whole internet date.
So, after I had been sitting there for a few minutes, he told me he had yet another surprise.
And this was the best surprise.
Or maybe not. So, he told me he had another surprise and that the hint was listen. And by then I had kind of gotten an idea that he might be here, but still couldn't believe it. And the next thing I knew, I heard his voice from the back bedroom. And I freaked out and dashed to the back bedroom only to find a CD player and a CD playing. And I don't even remember half of what it said because
it was a special message to you.
It was.
You don't remember?
I remember him saying something in this sweet voice about how we made videos and talked on the internet, but he's never made a CD for me before. And so he had made a CD. And I was standing there fuming because he was going to be in a lot of trouble when I got back. Because here he had made me dash halfway across the house only to find a CD. Which would have been nice, but really was anticlimactic. So, after I was done fuming and the CD finally ended, I turned around, walked out to find him standing there with the final 2 roses.
And the biggest piece of chocolate. 6'3", 230 pounds of chocolate.
It was a good day.
It was a good day.